And we were on our way as one of the greatest teams ever to play basketball at any level, at any time. In game one, we kill them. Larry, Kevin, Chief, Danny, DJ, they have great games. And at the end of the game, we look at the box score, and this guy named Michael Jordan, he's got 49 points. We just said, well, yeah, he's pretty darn good, but he'll never do that again. Game two takes 41 shots, makes 22 of them, takes 21 free throws and makes 19 of them, and goes for 63 points. The Celtics are able to win the game in double overtime, 135 to 131. But we knew how lucky we had been to win that game because Michael was just so spectacular. That was the game where Larry Bird, in his post-game media comments, said, "I've just seen God disguised as Michael Jordan." And the rest is history.
Following the Freedom Trail to the Cradle of Liberty, Faneuil Hall. We're here in Boston for Game 2 of the Eastern Conference Playoffs. Hi, everyone. Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Mike Fratelli. Mike, Boston holds a 1-0 lead in this series.
And the Celtics showed how dominant they were in Game 1. This is a team that only lost one time at home all season. The Bulls were up against the odds in this one.
And for Chicago, they'll be hoping for another big night from Michael Jordan.
Well, Kevin, in Game 1, he did all the heavy lifting for the Bulls on offense. The Celtics had no answer for him as he went for 49 points. We'll see if they keep looking his way as they try to even up this series.
And the Bulls will start with Charles Oakley and Dave Corzine at the 4 and 5. And the point will be Kyle Macy. And on the wings, it's the fearsome duo of Michael Jordan and the Iceman, George Gervin. And the Celtics fought at front court. Bird and McHale at the forward, with Robert Parrish in the middle. The backcourt pairing for them, Dennis Johnson and Danny Ainge.
And the Bulls are in dire need to even this series. Losing by 17 points in Game 1, they need to make a statement tonight.
So the Chicago Bulls able to put up the first points on the board. Here's Johnson. The shot comes out. Oakley with some nice D. Here's Jordan, and the shot goes in.
Michael Jordan.
Jordan's got his second bucket of the night. And Clark, the Bulls can't fall down 0-2 in a 5-game series.
Hey, Kevin, it's hard enough to beat this Celtics team in any series, but to take 3 straight games from them, virtually impossible.
I think you're right.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really, really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession. Here's Boston. Johnson outside. Back to Ainge. They get a hand on it. Bird outside. To the inside. Parrish. Good. And it's Bird picking up the assist. And Clark, here's something that no team has been able to do. Slow down the Celtics front court.
Well, there's just so much talent, actually too much talent at every position to be able to plug all the holes. They hurt you at both ends of the floor, too. Bird, McHale, Parrish, all elite players.
I think someday all 3 will be in the Hall of Fame.
I wouldn't be surprised if that's the case. You know, there's so much that's amazing to me about Jordan, but his endurance stands out. He consistently gets stronger, it seems, as the game goes on.
Now, here's McHale. Johnson, the pass to Ainge. Back to Johnson. Clock at 6. Pass to McHale. No good that time. And it's Chicago the other way. Here's Jordan. Rebound, Boston.
Defense backing off there, knowing the mid-ranger is a low percentage.
Good.
The floor general leadership of Johnson, outstanding at realizing when a teammate is open.
Jordan against Ainge. And he gets the bucket.
Michael Jordan.
Jordan's got 9 points. And Jordan with 49 points the last game. Clark, any chance you think he'll match that?
I'm never comfortable betting against Michael Jordan,
No.
Kevin. This guy is so good and so amazing. He's got the skill and the will to do it. I think a lot depends on what kind of defense the Celtics play on.
That's going to be the thing to watch. The Bulls leading by 3. Now with the inside on the Celtics game plan, let's send it over to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Now, this young Michael Jordan has a lot of tools in his bag. The first thing the Celtics want to do is stop straight line drives. Guys have to rotate over and give him angles off of the basket. But Jordan is so good with his quick first move and then going vertical allows him to convert right over the top of defenses. Guys?
David, thank you. In game 1, the Celtics tried 5 different defenders on Michael Jordan. And Mike, ultimately, he got a little fatigued, but not before he put up 49.
One of the assistant coaches with Chicago said about Jordan, he's got the jump shot ability of a Jerry West and the ability to go to the hoop of a Julius Erving. Pretty good people to be compared with.
Phenomenal comparison. I love that. We've seen Michael Jordan really having a great game.
I know what they're talking about in this huddle, figuring out a way to slow him down.
Ainge, the pass to McHale. They need this. Johnson outside. Just 5 on the clock. It's tipped.
A tough defender all around. Oakley sent that one right back.
And the big question and my problem for the Celtics.
Michael Jordan.
How do they slow down Michael Jordan?
Well, they sent a few options his way in game 1. They know they need to be better and will still vary their looks.
Here's Johnson after the made shot from Michael Jordan. Jordan against Ainge. And he converts the layup.
Ainge beats you all around the floor. He's a 3-level scorer for sure.
The Bulls leading by 8. Johnson up top, defended by Macy. Johnson kicks to Ainge. Pass to Parrish. It's all in by the Bulls. Oakley's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. High post, Jordan. Johnson on him. Jordan out of the gates fast. Doesn't look shaky at all.
Tell you what, the Bulls have really done a terrific job not giving this Celtics crowd a reason to get into it at all.
Bird outside. Back to Johnson. Inside. Here's Ainge. That's good, and Johnson with the assist. Ainge has got his 2nd basket of the night.
Yes, it does. Really nice pass that time. And the beauty of Johnson's game, completely unselfish. All he cares about is W's.
Jordan with the bucket.
They've been the aggressors right from the start, asserting themselves from the very beginning.
Yeah, they're setting the tone, and they're doing it on both ends of the floor. And the Bulls unable to stay with the Celtics in game 1. It was within reach until the 4th quarter, but fell 123 to 104.
And, you know, it really came down to the experience of the Celtics. That was a huge advantage for them. This is a group of championship players, and they had one of the best regular seasons ever as well.
Here's Johnson. The Bulls getting the bucket. And here's Bird from the arc. And it's Jordan with the rebound.
Boy, they got lucky on that one.
Yeah, he's an incredible 3-point shooter. So you are ecstatic anytime it doesn't go in.
He gets it in there.
Michael Jordan.
Jordan's got 24 points.
Boy, they didn't waste any time, did they? They got going right away.
They obviously had a plan coming in, and they've put it to good use.
Now a timeout called by Boston. And as both teams pause action here for a minute, these players are focused on staying hydrated with Gatorade, which is crucial to helping them play the entire game.
No question about it, partner. We all know how important it is to keep your energy up. And Gatorade certainly helps big time in that regard.
Some changes for Boston. Walton comes in for Parrish, and it's Seasting in for Dennis Johnson. The Bulls making a switch here. Bird outside. The pass to Seasting. 6 to shoot.
2 minutes remaining.
The Celtics need to get a shot off. Missed inside.
And you look at this Chicago team, and they aren't your typical 8 seed.
You know, Mike, they didn't have Jordan for much of the season, and that certainly skews their record. But they are a fearless, confident, aggressive group that can hang with anybody when they're on their game.
Bulls leading by 14. Jackson outside. Here's Green. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Playing well on both ends of the floor, stifling defense and dangerous O. That's a heck of a combo.
That's what has built this lead.
Now, here is Bird. Here is Seasting. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Superb use of the pick and roll. Seasting realizes exactly how to break down defenses.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. They lead by 14. Here's Banks. And it's rebounded by Bill Walton.
Boy, that's a squandered opportunity there.
One he'd like to have back for sure.
Chicago foul. Gene Banks.
The Celtics making a switch here. Redmond's checked in.
Team foul. Substitution for your Celtics. Scott Wedman.
Some nice ball movement here by the Celtics. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense.
Celtics ball.
And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
Boy, he is all over that shot. I mean, had it read the whole way, got himself into position, and then was able to make the play.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. And so he hits the technical free throw.
Seasting so heady as a point guard, very comfortable facilitating this offense.
Redmond the pass to Walton.
You know, and to put things simply, they've outworked the opposition on the glass, which is why they have this lead.
Yeah, coach has to be really happy with their effort on the boards. Just being absolutely relentless and torching the opposition as a result.
Early on, they built this lead on the power of paint points.
Being aggressive in the paint can take a team out of a game early.
Now here's Bird. The shot is good off the backboard. Bird's got his second bucket of the night.
A mid-range master. Bird feels like no defender can stop his jumper.
And 3 from Jordan. And the Bulls, another 3.
Hey, it's as plain as pound cake. Keep it simple. They want to see how big this lead can get.
No such thing as running up the score at this level.
Here's Bird. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. Michael Jordan getting it done for Chicago. He has been a determined scorer today. 29 points altogether for him. And I think there's more where that came from. We've got more in store for you right after this. Welcome back, everyone, to the second quarter in this round 1 matchup between the Chicago Bulls and the Boston Celtics. Bulls leading by 16.
And the plan for the Bulls this series is to try and slow things down. The Celtics want to get into an up-and-down game. Makes sense with all the weapons they have.
Parrish is out there with McHale. Then there's Wedman. Then it's Johnson, and it's Bird in at the 3. That's the Boston 5. And here is Johnson, following the three-pointer by Michael Jordan. Passes to Wedman, the 10-footer. Chicago grabs the miss. And the slower the game gets, Clark, the more beneficial that is for the Bulls.
And, you know, that's not easy with all the great passes the Celtics have. The Bulls need to make sure they get back in transition because the Celtics are looking to push it every chance they get.
Pushing that pace, you're right. So it's Boston now, following the three-pointer by Michael Jordan. Pass to Wedman. Bird dishes to Johnson. Shot clock at 6. He takes it in and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul.
On the attack, DJ plays with a controlled aggression.
The Celtics have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line.
Line for 2.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first.
You know, we all know about the Boston home court advantage. They won 40 games here during the regular season. A dominating home court advantage for the Celtics this year.
Celtics making a switch here. Ainge is checked in. And Johnson drops them both. And Mike, the Celtics, as you said, so dominant at home.
And that home record has everyone in the East nervous about playing them. The Celtics can make the most out of a home court advantage. Hard to see anybody taking many games here.
The shot by Ainge, no good.
Had an easy look in transition and basically just tricked it. He's going to hear about that from his boys.
Oh, his guys will be roasting him later for missing that one.
David
I'm sure he's kicking himself for coming up empty.
That's tipped. Now Ainge. Pass to Parrish. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Great job by Parrish getting aggressive against the contact. He earns the N1 call.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Chicago leading by 19 points. And now let's head over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Both teams have made veteran acquisitions to bolster their rotations. For the Bulls, it's the Iceman, George Gervin. He'll be 34 a week from today. It's his 14th season after playing in San Antonio most of his career. The 7th all-time leading scorer with more than 26,000 points. His all-time playoff scoring average is right behind Jerry West. That's a pretty good scoring punch. Back to you.
Well said. It is indeed. Thanks, DA. George Gervin shot 47% this season, Clark, the lowest of his career. But that's because he had fewer opportunities.
Boston timeout call.
You and I know he can still fill it up.
There is no denying that, Kevin. He's been a tremendous scorer throughout his career, one of the very best. And we know George Gervin can finger roll.
Yeah, well said.
And during the season, Boston took 5 of the 6 meetings. But Boston was beating just about everyone at that rate.
And only one of those meetings between Boston and Chicago, Clark, featured the Bulls at full strength.
You know, Jordan only played the Celtics once in the regular season, Kevin. It was his 4th game back from injury. We're seeing how different those matchups could have gone had he been healthy.
That's a solid observation.
Look who's coming out of the court. It's your Boston Dancers.
You look at the numbers for Larry Bird this season, Mike, 25, 10, and 7. I mean, numbers that he's put up for several seasons in a row now.
Bird has defined what the small forward position is all about. And that's 6'10", by the way. He impacts the floor in every metric. I'm ready to call him the best small forward ever. Wow. It would take a special talent to knock him off that pedestal.
And coming from you, that's high praise.
Doesn't get any easier for Jordan. Terrific at exploiting the defense in transition.
And it's the Celtics ball. And Mike looking at the two stars for the teams. Michael Jordan right now with the edge over Larry Bird.
And Jordan is a much more pure scorer than Bird. Still, you expect Bird to crank it up later if this team needs his scoring punch.
And they're going to. Now, here is Jordan. Following the shot by Kevin McHale.
Relentless. You make contact with Jordan, it doesn't affect him at all.
Ainge kicks to Parrish. Bird outside. Nice ball movement by Boston. Looking to end the run. The shot by Ainge, no good. Smooth sailing for Chicago. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. Here's Jordan. Jordan had 49 in game one, and creeping up on that here. Mike, the Celtics still looking for an answer to Michael Jordan.
And you might see more double teams and triple teams at the rate he's scoring. He's on his way to another monster game scoring tonight.
The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
A determined rebounder. McHale just outworks the opposition to come away with the second chance points.
Jordan, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. It goes on Kevin McHale.
Through the foul, had the chance to sink it, too.
I thought it was still going in, even with the physical defense.
So for the Bulls, Charles Oakley, he's checked in for Green. Kyle Macy subbed in for Paxson. And so Jordan nails both of them. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Celtics. He kicks to Bird. The pass to McHale. And here is Ainge, guarded by Jordan, and stolen by Jordan. Jumps up. The total for Jordan keeps on climbing. He's now past 49.
Oh, Jordan snags it in the bucket.
Here's Ainge. And as we expected, Mike Fratello, this Celtics front court has been a problem for Chicago.
And this is something the Bulls won't ever have an answer to. I mean, the whole Eastern Conference didn't have an answer for Bird, McHale, and Parrish.
Boston future Hall of Famers in some people's eyes. And the foul called on Kevin McHale. That'll be his second foul of the game. Some changes for Boston. Walton's checked in for McHale. And it's Easting in for Danny Ainge. And the Bulls making a change also. Banks is checked in. And here's Jordan outside. Drains the three-pointer. Jordan's got 54 points.
And Jordan understands when to shoot from deep. His shot selection is really fantastic.
Back to Johnson. Passes it to Seasting. 6 on the shot clock. Out to Bird. To halt the run. Charles Oakley grabs the miss. Oakley's got his 6th rebound on the night. And Jordan gets it to go. Jordan's got 56 points in the game.
Good defense. Does not matter. Jordan's unaffected.
Johnson, the pass to Walton. He dishes it to Bird. On the wing, Johnson. Shoots over Macy. Gets a hand on it. It's hauled in by Oakley. Smooth sailing for Chicago. And here's Jordan outside. The rebound by Walton. And there's the call on Michael Jordan. That is his first foul of the game. Clemens checked in for the Celtics.
Checking in for Boston, Scott Wedman.
Here is Seasting, defended by Macy. Seasting passes to Wedman. That one, no good. Jordan with some nice D. Michael Jordan with 58, just 3 points away from tying the postseason record of 61. Seasting passes to Walton. Knocked loose. And here's the fast break. Jordan leading the way. But I can't believe my eyes. Jordan now at 60 points. He is one off the playoff scoring record.
I tell you what, I can't believe mine either. And the way it's going, you've got to think Jordan's going to get this record. What a special night for a gifted and unique young player.
Now here's Jordan. Non-stop scoring machine here.
What concentration from Jordan. Not allowing the defense to affect this shot, even with contact.
Seasting passes to Wedman. Jordan comes with the double team. A wide open look for Bird. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. What a game from Jordan, Mike. He continues to add to his new record with every score.
I've never seen anything like this. This is as perfect a dominating performance as I've ever seen.
Perfect is a great word to use. Bird outside. Pass to Seasting. Parrish with it. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Personal foul.
It's going to go on Charles Oakley.
To go along with his length, Parrish is an efficient scorer with a variety of moves.
Both free throws good from Parrish. We've got 22 seconds left in the first half of basketball. And 3 from Jordan. Parrish grabs the board. Pass to Bird. To the middle. The shot's good from Parrish. Parrish has got 11.
Playing to their strengths, Boston doing a nice job feeding the Chief inside and utilizing his size.
David Corzine.
So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. In Chicago, just dominating this one. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of the third quarter. Third quarter set to begin as the lights of Back Bay brighten up the sky in Massachusetts. We're here in Boston for Game 2 of the Bulls and Celtics. Second half of play getting going here in Boston. And here are the Bulls now.
You look at the firepower of this Boston team. 3 All-Stars in Bird, McHale, and Parrish. And this core has been together for their latest title runs.
And now, let's go to DA.
Thanks very much. Now, we know about Larry Bird's determination at certain points, but Michael Jordan has some of those same qualities. He missed 64 games this season with a broken left foot. And Chicago management didn't want him to play anymore. But he put that foot down, citing his love of the game clause that's in his contract, which allows him to play whenever he wants. And he said, I'm going to play basketball. That's what I am, a basketball player. And he's back on the floor. Guys?
David, thank you. It's a great story. Michael loves to play the game, Mike Fratello.
And he rarely seems to get tired. Some people have speculated that because he missed a great deal of the season, he doesn't have the normal fatigue at this time of year.
So for Chicago right now, Oakley is out there with Gervin. Then it's Corzine. Then it's Jordan. And it's Macy in at the 1 spot. No good from McHale. And the Celtics core, Clark, won in 1984 and returned to the finals again last season.
And I think for the Celtics team, anything short of a title, Kevin, is a bust. I mean, they know they're the team to beat, and they carry themselves that way. One of the most talented teams we've probably ever seen in the league.
I agree. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. And there's Gervin. That's good. On the assist by Jordan.
Deadly in the half court as well as out in the open court. Gervin is versatile and amazingly gifted.
Now the pass to Bird. And the foul on George Gervin.
George Gervin.
That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Chicago on defense. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Ainge kicks to Johnson. Clock at 4. Takes a shot at the elbow. They get it again. And it's Kevin McHale with the finish.
Look at McHale getting after it. Saw his opening and puts it down.
So it's Chicago now.
Looking at the way Jordan finished the regular season, you had to know that he was on the verge of having a stellar playoff run. Scary to think how good he'll be in the coming years.
Mike, his work ethic I know impresses you so much. Now here's McHale. That shot misses. Oakley with some nice D. And he uses the glass on the layup. Jordan's got 8 here in the quarter.
And once Jordan gets rolling, you're done. Because he's relentless in how he continues to attack.
Almost 30 points per game for Michael Jordan, Mike, in the final 5 games of the season. An unbelievable streak.
And the future for Jordan looks bright as ever. Starting to show he's more than just a high flyer. He started to develop the skills to score at all levels of the floor.
Ah, you sound like a coach, but I know you appreciate that game so much. Tipped away. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
A testament to his superior strength. I like watching Jordan muscle through contact and finish.
Green, he's checked in for the Bulls. Paxson comes in for Macy. Like the way this game has gone, the Celtics cannot slow down Michael Jordan.
Well, they've tried some different looks in the first half, but nothing seems to be the answer for Jordan.
You're right. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Look how fast Jordan acts. Once he sees an opening, snatching the ball and getting it up the court.
Third quarter action, and just under 3.5 minutes have gone. Johnson outside. Back to Ainge to end the run. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Oakley's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Here's Jordan. Good, and the assist goes to Gervin. Jordan's got 15 points in just the second half. And the Celtics with possession here. Johnson outside. Bird against Gervin. Bird with it. Johnson, the pass to Bird. From deep three-point range, an absolute bomb from three-point range. Bird's got 7.
Yeah, we always talk about the great range Larry has on that jumper in the gym range. Case in point right there.
Green finds Jordan. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
Stay aggressive. I don't ever like to see teams pump the brakes when they've got the lead. Stay aggressive, attack. A fantastic way to pad your cushion.
Absolutely. You know a run is coming.
Looking at who's out there now for the Celtics. Walton's checked in for Parrish. Wedman comes in for Danny Ainge. And it's Easting in for Johnson. Banks checked in for the Bulls. And the dominance of the Celtics, Mike, have shown again this season. It feels like it's their year.
They know it's championship or bust for them. They figure they'll be tested on the way and could also have to deal with their old pals, the Lakers. But all season long, they have been the front runner, and that won't change until they're knocked out.
They've got the target on their back for sure. Bird's gone 3 of 9 shooting. Here's Green. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Green's got his second basket of the night.
Now that's how you capitalize on the fast break chance.
Yeah, points can be hard to come by in this league, so you'll welcome any chance at an easy bucket.
McHale goes back up, and that's 2 points on the layup. He's got 8.
As we like to say, a guy like McHale is a problem. He's such an excellent scorer in the low post.
And Jordan continues to be the dominant scoring force on the floor. Mike, Bird can't even keep up with them.
That's no knock on Bird. That's just how special Jordan is. He is putting on an absolute show in this game.
I bet Bird is impressed too. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it.
Some nights, nothing goes your way. They're trying to compete, but they've been outclassed.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. Here's Jordan, and he makes good on the layup.
Michael Jordan.
Boy, what a ruthless, wicked dribble move that time by Jordan. Threw his defender off and got the space he needed to fire.
And when you look at that stacked 84 draft class, obviously there's Jordan. Some incredible talents in just their second season.
Here's Wedman. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Wedman's got his first basket.
The coaches love seeing shots from there, at the rim.
And it's Jordan with the jam.
Assist goes
Boy,
to
outstanding ball movement from Paxson there, showing a willingness to involve his teammates.
There's 1:38 left here in the third quarter. Mike, a lot of impact players coming in that 1984 draft class in the NBA.
And the talent is at all positions. Great guards, forwards, and of course, Hakeem as a center. Could go down as one of the best draft classes in a long, long time.
You are so right. And it's the Bulls with the ball. Following the bucket by the Celtics. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And Boston has possession. 1:10 left in the third quarter. Bird, high post. That shot, no good. Now Chicago takes it the other way. And Jordan gets it to go.
You know, this is why Jordan is such an effective scorer. Picks his spots really well inside.
Pass to Wedman. Here is Seasting. And here is Walton. And the foul called on Michael Jordan.
Michael Jordan.
That's foul number 2 for him. Dave Corzine is checked in for Charles Oakley.
Now into the lineup for the Bulls, David Corzine.
44 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Seasting. Rebounded by Corzine. Corzine's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Jordan, good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
You see why they lean on him night in and night out.
Here is Seasting. McHale outside. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Pass to Walton. Shot clock at 5. Here's Bird. Boston again missing.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
Michael Jordan.
And Jordan gets it to go. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead, and this one may already have been decided. Bulls out front, delivering the blowout. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. Final quarter of play starting in this Game 2 matchup between Chicago and Boston.
And with the injury Jordan sustained this year, he has about as fresh of legs as anyone. He showed that in Game 1.
Vincent is out there with Seasting. Oh, look out! Look out!
And what a finisher Jordan is on these slams, putting on a show for the fans.
So it's the Celtics now. Pass to Wedman. Here is Seasting. Nice ball movement by Boston. Walton, the pass to Seasting. Back to Walton. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Some contact just isn't enough against Walton. You got to do more to shut down a gifted interior scorer like him.
To the paint. That one is good from Macy.
Nothing like setting someone up. Feels better than making a shot. To me, at least.
1 minute now into this fourth quarter. Seasting passes to Wedman. Here's Walton, guarded by Green. Out to the wing. Here's Seasting. Michael Jordan grabs the miss.
Boy, the defense got lucky there with him missing it, but they don't want to chance that again.
On the wing, Green. Uses the glass to finish the lane.
And their offense so much more efficient here in the second half. I like what I see.
Yeah, things really tilting their way. They've got all the momentum.
Poked loose. Kite passes to Vincent. Here is Seasting. 6 to shoot. Now here's Walton. Shot from free throw range. Chicago grabs the miss. Jordan's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
And, you know, part of the reason why the Celtics feel comfortable pushing the tempo, the development of Danny Ainge, it gives them another option to initiate the fast break. Yep, he's their leading scorer in this game and has been the dominant figure today. No doubt about it.
Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. Jordan with the ball. From down in the low post, it goes.
What a power surge by these guys. They can't miss.
Literally, what a stretch.
Mike Ainge, a player that makes a difference off the stat sheet, always doing the little things.
He's an X factor for the Celtics. He can spark the team with a few hustle plays, three-pointers, a great fit alongside the rest of the Boston Stars.
Terrific fit. Clock is at 3. Here's Vincent. Kite. Out of bounds. It'll be the Bulls' ball.
Goes to Chicago.
We're in the final quarter of play here. 3 minutes in. Banks passes to Green. Down low. Washington kicks to Jordan. Green breaking loose. And it's Chicago scoring again. Well, the Celtics knew they needed to slow down Jordan, Mike, but it's been more of the same from him in this game.
Jordan continues to abuse whatever defender they throw his way. There might not be an answer for him.
Continuing to thrash and make things happen. And there's the pass to Wedman. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the 4th. 5 on the clock. Here's Vincent. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. And the Bulls with possession. They're on a 14-2 run here. A nice shot by Jordan.
And he's been in the zone so far, getting to his spots and going to town on the defense.
Seasting passes to Wedman. Here's Vincent, defended by Macy. Passes it to Walton. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
You know, he goes about 7 feet tall. Bill Walton is a nightmare matchup, not just because of his height, but because of his skill, too. Plus, he has a really high IQ.
And the Bulls making a change here. Here's Holton. Pass to Gervin. Here's Holton. Now here's Green. Walton defending. And that one drops.
Good use of the bounce pass there to set up his teammate.
Well, as you can see, when you're casual with the ball, it can come back to bite you.
For sure. I mean, playing loose can help you and hurt you. It can cut both ways. I think they've got to tighten it up a little bit here.
Pass to Walton. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Seasting. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Seasting's gotten just 1 of 6 shots to fall here. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Jordan getting quickly into the shot. No hesitation. Supreme confidence shooting off the pass.
And the pass to Wedman. Here is Seasting. Guarded by Jordan. Takes it from 10. Boston, no good that time either.
He just can't seem to get anything to go. He's in a bit of a rut.
He's got to simplify things on offense. Concentrate on getting quality looks and not settling for bad shots.
As they keep expanding this lead, keep feeding him the ball.
He's having a great shooting night, so yeah, I'd say getting him the rock is a great game plan.
Here's Seasting. Green with the block. They retain possession. It's Jordan with the drive.
Michael Jordan.
And slam dunk by Jordan.
Just carving up the defense with ease. Jordan excels reading angles, finding avenues to the rim.
Things just haven't come together, Mike, for them in these last couple possessions.
I think they need to slow down and wait for the right shot, a high percentage shot.
Green against Walton. Seasting, and he lays it straight in.
For big, Walton has good instincts with the ball. He knows when to give it away to a guy with a better angle.
And 3 from Jordan. Out to the right wing. Another shot. And the Bulls tack on 2 more. And Boston has possession. Passes it to Seasting. 1:37 left to play here in the 4th. Green in the post. Walton's there. A nice shot by Jordan.
Michael Jordan.
An effective score from the in-between area of the court. Jordan doing his thing.
Here's Boston. Pass to Seasting. Second chance shot. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake.
That was tough to watch. He takes it all the way to the cup and just can't finish the job.
Here's Jordan. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
A complete guard. Jordan can beat you in so many different ways.
Seasting passes to Wedman. Here's Walton. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Jordan outside. It's good.
And this run has helped seal the win.
Give them credit for executing down the stretch. Nice work.
So it's the Celtics now. Vincent the pass to Seasting. Green against Walton. Pass to Kite. Some nice ball movement here by the Celtics. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Vincent. And again, unable to change momentum here. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Jordan. Chalk up 2 there.
Michael Jordan.
And he continues to put in work in the paint.
Here is Seasting, guarded by Jordan. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Sidney Green.
He's quick. Seasting has defenders flailing to keep
Second
up.
team foul. At the line for your
And the first one drops.
Jerry Seasting. At the line for 2.
And so he makes both from the line. Here's Jordan. And the miss. And amazingly, the Bulls, Mike, have come into Boston and gotten a win. Great performance from them.
Big thank you to
And with
all
the
you
series
fans
tied
tuning
at
out tonight.
1-1
Your
in
support
the
is
next
what
2
makes this
games in
possible.
Chicago,
Please drive home
the
safely.
Bulls now have a real look at pulling off a miracle.
Well, Clark, the Celtic fans have to be feeling a little bit nervous after losing this game at home.
No doubt about it, especially when they have to deal with Michael Jordan in Chicago the next few games. Jordan at home has been electric, and if he gets hot, the Celtics might not make it back home.
Things have gotten very interesting.